Alright guys, welcome back to the Acer TeamStory Cup here with MrBitter and myself. We are here at the NASL set in Rancho Cucamonga, casting some StarCraft because it was about time.
It was about damn time. Hell bad it was about damn time.
Sure thing. We don't know yet who is going to be the next player for Millennium. As soon as we know, we're going to let you guys know, obviously.
Crocky's here too.
You want to play a game? You want to play a game? We'll do that later on. Needless to say, it's going to be a really important match for Millennium, but if they lose this one, they're going to be down 4-1, and they're going to have to all kill.
4 chances to Corant.
Man, I'm still so surprised by the way that this clan war opened with vPro taking out the first 2 players. That was massive. Certainly taking out Ghost User, I think, was a really big deal. And even Feast, man. Like, Feast is a player who definitely is capable of scoring points in all European clan wars. I mean, still, I would say top 6, 7, 8 Protoss in Europe, so.
It's a very scary Spanish team here with both Moreno brothers alive. Both, or Soka still hasn't come out, so that's a scary lineup to be up against. Hey guys, you've got to win.
Lucy, Vortex, Zoka, and then perhaps one of those 3 again, or they will use Lovers XD. But I think most likely we would either see Lucy, Vortex, or Zoka again. It's a really strong team that they got going on, man. Like, yeah, with Zoka, they have 2 solid Protoss players, and then they have the 2 brothers. That's a damn solid team. It's a petite little team, as the French would say, but it's a damn solid team. Well, yeah. I want to make petite jokes now, but I won't. Petite?
Oh, we are just waiting to find out who the next challenger will be for Lucifer. I don't know, man. I wouldn't mind. I would love to see Lucifer's TVZ, but I just don't see Ghost User coming out against him. I think that's too big of a risk.
But I mean, who else would you send? Because I think that Ghost User and 4GG are right now the biggest names on Millennium. Of course, like Daisy has done really well, and Todd has done really well in the past.
I don't think you revive Ghost User. I think if you're going to revive anybody, you revive 4GG.
Yeah, but that last game was not really revive material. It's not like he lost because of 1 minus 2 things.
And I was watching the chat. Some people were saying that 4GG has already been streaming for more than 8 hours today. Oh. So he could be pretty fatigued.
Could be a little tired.
There's a possibility.
8 hours streaming for 4GG. Seems like I missed out.
I think we all missed out.
I streamed that a lot last night as well. I think I came home at around midnight, 12. Streamed till like 4:30. It was really fun. Even though I'm so awful when I stream, I have no idea why. It's like, it's always the same with me. I was like, oh my god, I played so well today. I can't wait to stream. I'm going to do all the same strats. And then my strats just look like, they look awful, man. It's really depressing, man. I really hate losing in public. It makes me so sad. Like,
it's one thing when you're by yourself, just kind of knowing that you can rage, you can beat on your desk, you can be mad. Can't do that when you're streaming.
No, you sort of have to behave. But deep inside, it's like all these tears, like right there, they're like ready to burst.
I tried taking a new approach yesterday. It's like,
what's the new approach, man?
Just being like overly nice to everybody when they like crush you. Great game, excellent decision making, and then you leave. Stuff like that, you know. And I don't know if it actually helps or if it just makes me more mad.
I think it makes you more mad. I don't really get like mad on anything else besides myself. The only thing that kind of makes me mad is when people start giving you advice when you didn't ask for it. Like, I think that's really rude. It's like they beat you and you just GG and you leave the game. And then it's like, hey man, you really should have done this and this. Like, oh, thank you, man.
But under my new philosophy, thanks so much for that advice. I will really take it to heart. So I played a game.
Next time we play, I might do a lot better.
I played a game against a guy yesterday. He's like, I just want you to know that I think you're utter crap. You're the worst caster I've ever seen, and you suck at this game. And I was like, thank you so much for the constructive feedback. I really appreciate that you watch my broadcasts.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We still don't know who's going to be next for the Millennium. Perhaps Millennium doesn't know yet either. So they're just.
Man, they're kind of. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do?
What do we do?
You know, maybe Dystar.
I think Daisy is better than Dystar right now. You know, Dystar seems to have a pretty busy personal life. I see him like driving bikes all the time, like dirt bikes and stuff. And I think, no, actually he drives a normal, like an actual sports bike.
How's Munchie doing? Is he still riding after his wreck?
Munchie's definitely riding, man. Munchie's always riding. I see some pictures on Facebook every now and then. It's like, I wonder, Munchie has been doing really well in tournaments lately. He must be practicing a lot. Then I check Munchie's Facebook and I see him like cross-biking.
Like flying through
in
the
Serbia
air on a
or
dirt
something.
Bike, like sideways.
Munchie is a total badass. For everyone who doesn't know, he is.
Somebody needs to start a new team with like Munchie, Bling, maybe Stefano. Yeah. Who else could go on our Rockstar team?
Well, those 3 are pretty hard to keep up with, man.
I don't really think I can come up with another player that could hang with those 3. Maybe you as the team manager. Maybe Panda Tank. Panda Tank could run with those guys.
Yeah, he likes to jam.
He's got a wild streak.
He likes to jam.
He get his river dance on.
That's true. Yeah, that would be a fantastic team.
I think Targa could probably hang with those guys.
Yeah, Targa can definitely hang with him. I love how Targa.
We're putting together a serious team, and then we get a sponsorship.
But the funny thing is,
Brazzers.
would actually be a really good team as well.
Yeah, it would be a great team.
Still no word from Millennium, so we are not sure. We're just waiting, guys. Just killing time. The score for everyone who just tuned in right now is 3-1 in favor of Caron T. And that's surprising to say the least. This is the second clan war played so far in the Acer TeamStory Cup tournament. Yesterday we saw Mouse Sports versus Quantic Gaming, which basically came down to Mana versus Hyun, as they played 3 times against each other in the clan war. But in the end of the day, Mana all killed Quantic, so that's really impressive. He did revive, or they did revive him. I won't say he revived himself, maybe a little bit of both. But he still all killed Quantic by himself. So mad props to Mana. The next clan war is going to be played tomorrow, which I believe is between Axiom and MVP, or am I lying right now?
I don't know. Where's the schedule? It's not here on this page.
Wait, no, I think it's Acer and MVP.
Kev, I think I want to get this game. It's called Kerbal Space Program, and you make a spaceship and you fly to the moon.
Sounds fantastic.
And you have to land on the moon. Look, this guy just landed.
We're
on
talking
the moon.
about schedules, Acer TeamStory.
I'm just saying. I was just clicking around on Team Liquid. One of my favorite subforums on Team Liquid is the Sports and Games subforum, and I always go there. And you know, when there's a thread that gets bumped up to the top, I'll check it out. Oh, what's this game? And if it's cool, I'll go pick it up on Steam. And this one is at the top of the forum right now, Kerbal Space Program. And I want to fly a spaceship to the moon.
I'm just gonna answer like 1 or 2 things that people have been talking about Team Liquid. Yeah, sorry, Ben, I'm really not interested in your space game.
You know what? We're gonna get this, and we're gonna play it together.
No, we're not.
First one to the moon gets $20.
People are wondering if we have. Ben, stop it. It's not funny anymore. People are wondering if we have some sort of what was it? A partnership with the TeamStory Cup. No, not really, guys. Just when I saw the Reddit thread that you could sign up as a caster, I really felt that I hadn't casted as much as I wanted to. So I signed myself up as a caster. Obviously, I got along really well with Dennis. He's basically the person who got me into casting. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna cast a couple of clan wars because I love it. And I told Ben, I was like, hey, you want to cast with me? He's like, yeah, of course. So we casted the first qualifiers just from home. But then I thought, like, hey, if the studio is here and the set is empty, we might as well cast via the studio because it looks a little bit cooler. The audio levels are better, and it looks better for you guys as well than 2 guys sitting in a webcam in their room. So that's why we're just using the NASL set, because it's not used for anything else right now. There is no official partnership, but we love Dennis, and hey, if we can cast some StarCraft.
It's the unofficial partnership that transcends continents. Exactly. I guess you can't really transcend a continent.
God, I really wonder what's up with Millennium. They're taking quite a time. It's like 15 minutes by now or something.
Tough decision, man. Their life is on the line, right? Is it 4-1 or is it 3-1?
No, it's 3-1.
Okay.
But so I mean, after this, they would basically have to overcome 4 match points. That would be very tough.
And basically, like, they're in a situation where their best 2 players have been killed.
Adel Scott is going to be next.
Okay.
That surprised me.
I think it's the pick that makes the most sense right now. Yeah, because if Adel loses, they're going to revive 4GG.
Do you think Adel's PVT is better than Todd's?
Well,
you know, like
that's questionable, and I don't know. I don't know what shape Todd's in right now. I know he's been doing a lot of traveling and a lot of casting. So has he had the time to practice and stay in form? Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't.
It's Johan. He's always in great shape.
I know, man. He's always conditioning.
Physically and mentally.
I always love talking to Todd because he's like, hey, I just tried to make my own Pazuki. Did that turn out so good?
For people who don't know Pazuki. Actually, you know, yesterday a guy was watching my stream, and he said, like, I'm a waiter in Ranch Cucamonga, and I had Rotterdam at my restaurant 2-3 months ago, and he was actually a really nice guy.
What?
But I didn't dare to say hello because I didn't want to bother him. I was like, oh, come on,
what?
Man. Yeah, and he
what restaurant?
BJ's.
We have to go there now.
And he said here, and we ordered Pazuki.
What?
Yeah, so cool.
Did you get his name?
His nickname was kind of weird. Something like.
Would you get his real name so we can go there and ask for him as our waiter?
No, but I told him that next time he sees me there, he can just say hello. Because actually the day before we went to BJ's as well. BJ's is a restaurant, by the way. I know it's something else as well, but that's not what you get there. You get that down the street in the red light district. Just kidding. There's nothing like that here. Everyone is like coming out to Rancho right now. Let's do it.
Rancho sounds like a party.
Yeah, and then they come here and all they see is
just
like
a desert.
All right, guys. Finally, we have a game again. Sorry for the hold up. Not sure what what took so long, but super important game here for Millennium. They are down 3-1 against Caron T. Lucifer is, of course, one part of the Spanish Armada. The Duran brothers spawning in the right bottom side of Eklund Flats or Waste. Which version is this, Ben?
This is Eklund Wastes, I think.
All right. And Millennium Adel Scott. Haven't seen that much from Adel lately. The biggest achievement Adel had in the last 2-3 years was definitely that silver place at the World Cyber Games. Was definitely a nice payday for him as well. I believe $6,000-7,000 if I'm not mistaken. A lot of people were not aware of that because World Cyber Games was hosted in the same weekend as 2 other tournaments. And if there was one thing that we remembered from World Cyber Games, it was Combatex in the quarterfinal taking the map of Parting. And he actually could have taken the whole series if he waited for 3 zealots instead of 1.
I like what he said in an interview after that. You remember?
I think I know where you're going with this. Yes.
Should I tell the story?
No.
Okay.
No storytelling time. Your stories are not on fire today, and this one is not great either.
It's a funny story.
Just kidding. No, it's fine.
So yes to the story?
If you can tell the story within a minute.
Well, this is more a story about his broken, inflated ego than anything else. Because Combatex was at the NASL Season 3 Finals. And there was a party in the hotel one night. There was StarCraft being played at the party, and he was talking a big game. And then Roddy was like, "Hey, bitch, I'm going to smack you down." And Roddy just crushed him. Like, it was just like the most effortless beating ever. And so then Combatex has his WCG run. Lucks into taking a map off of Parting, and then in the post-game interview, he's like, "Yeah, a few months ago I lost to RotterdaM. Now I just took a map off the set of the best player in the world. So if you can improve that much, then that's got to say something." But Combatex is a baddie.
No, he actually said, yeah, like a few months ago I lost to RotterdaM, and I'm really not sure what league he's in, but I think he's like mid-diamond, high diamond maybe. And now I took a map of the best player in the world. I was like, oh my god, man.
Such a donkey.
But then I spoke with him about it, and he was like, "Oh, sorry, man, I really didn't know. I think he did know, but it's okay. He's a little bit of a troll, but I got along with him well. Pro Scouts. So anyway, man, let's focus on the game. I mean, even though like Combatex is kind of like there's always some noise around him. I do think it's fun to have guys like that in the scene. And yes, he's done some stupid stuff, but hey, like it also brings some action. And if everyone is the same, it's also boring. So I like having him around, and I think he's a cool guy. Even though we all have our faults.
You and I have very differing opinions.
Yeah. See, Lucifer just opening up with the refinery, getting the reactor, and now he's going to drop the command center on the low ground. This is an opening that's also popular these days in PvT. While he's getting the scout off, Adel Scott going for the standard 1 gate fast expand. I'm so curious to see how Adel is going to play, Ben. It looks like we're going to see a very straight up Adel, so I guess he's going to drop the Robo after this. I would be very surprised. Actually, what do we have here?
Uh-oh.
What are you going? Is this like a is expand with Stargate? I guess we will see a proxy Stargate, and I can only imagine it's going to be Oracle play as well. This is not really a position where you want to proxy a Void Ray. If you were going to proxy Void Ray, it would most likely be here because you would be closer to the ramp. This is like quite a bit of distance to travel for a Void Ray, so I am like 90% sure it will be an Oracle.
An homage to vPro?
Yep, pretty much same thing. I think, but vPro dropped his target a little bit quicker. He dropped it like extremely quick, as his second pylon was the proxy pylon. So it was definitely before the Nexus and pretty much everything else. Widowmine already in production for Lucy over here, but we have a small leg spike once more. I am worried, man, for Adel, and I'm worried for Millennium because, I don't know.
There's a lot of Marines out already, man. And if he goes with just one Oracle, I think
if those Marines would move immediately the moment the Stalker walks up, like immediately move forward, I think he kills the Stalker.
Oh no, Adel!
Well, he will still kill the Stalker.
Incredibly sloppy. That is not supposed to happen in professional level play. As
oh my god, then this SV is gonna scout the Stargate, I'm so sure. This SV, he smells the Stargate. He's like Commissaris Rex. Oh, no, he's not. Do you know who Commissaris Rex is?
No, but it sounds awesome.
Really? You don't know? It's like a German TV series. It's so cool with this dog, and this dog is super awesome. And this dog solves like every crime in the history of ever. It's a superhero dog.
We have a dog like that in America. It's called Rin Tin Tin, Canine Cop. Oh, this Oracle's going to do a lot of damage.
This Oracle actually deals quite a bit of damage, as everything is out of position. The Marines are out of position, and Widowmines were not in the right place either. But it's a pretty good, well, that's a nice little pick off here for Adel. Picked up 10 SUVs. Wow. It's 37 against 27, against 17 right now. And I think Adel is going to follow it up with like 9 gates. That would be the right thing to do.
That would be the Adel thing to do.
Back in the days, Adel was like sort of known for his PvT because he was one of the first guys. Actually, he was pretty much the first guy to just play like mass gateway style, just mass charge loads playing Stalker. Back then in TSL 3 against MVP.
I remember. It was really cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Turned a lot of heads.
Yeah, he was way ahead of his time.
Lucy's going to move out now.
No, that's actually really risky. 3 Oracles right now. They're going to ravage absolutely everything in the main base. Let's see how these Wither Mines are going to do. Oh, no, that's probably not good enough. I want to keep a close eye on these Oracles because I don't want to miss all the worker kills, but I obviously have to figure out what's going on over here as well.
No! The Marines take so much friendly fire, but it's actually okay as everything Adel Scott has is going to die.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, if he's going to land. No!
Oh,
Lucy
no, Lucy!
Not paying
Widow
attention.
Mine goes down. That's a great catch by Adel. And certainly Adel Scott is way ahead right now, and it looks like he's going to hold, and that's going to probably be curtains for Lucifer.
Well, actually, these Marines just do not die, and he still has his Wither Mine as well. There is still no... come on, why don't you bring home at least 1 Oracle for some... Envision it's called. I want to say Revelation, but Envision is the correct way to pronounce that spell. This is like such a weird little push. Yeah,
bizarre game that we're having here. The Widow Mine's still alive in the natural. Oh god, Oracle's still doing so much damage in Lucifer's base.
Hero Marine does take out 1 Oracle, but the other Oracle has like
that's not gonna work.
A little bit of energy. He's like, even if it's the last thing I do, I will kill you. And he's like, psst, and out of energy. There's another Widow Mine left in the main base. Adel is still up 14 workers after he lost a few more to the single Widow Mine. Adel just really hates Envision. This little drop is still going on as well. The slowest drop in history with 3 Marines with 5 HP and a medevac with 10 HP somehow floats around for a good 5 minutes. Alright, and the game has stabilized, man, after that super highly action-packed. That was like a slow-mo push, sort of. I don't know, that was really weird.
Up next on Diamond League gameplay.
Oh, that's a good target. Nice focus there by Lucy. There was still a lot of discussion where they could focus or not with Widow Mines. People say if you spam on the right moment, if you spam right click, you definitely have an influence on what it focuses. But does it really matter, man? We only have 1 Widow Mine over here. He's going to need like... we still have 1 Oracle as well. There's just 1 bunker.
1 mine's going to be enough, man.
Against 7 Stalkers and 13 Zealots.
He's got 1 mine and 5 Marines against 20 units. And an Oracle.
That would be quite something. That would be the hold, if the hold of all holds. Oh, wow, this Widow Mine died?
Finally, the...
oh, it would be something if he runs out of a vision and like 5 more mines pop. Hey, we have a siege tank soon.
Oh, well, the pieces are starting to show up.
He's going to absorb the Widow Mine shot.
No!
That's very well done.
Not good for Lucifer. Here we go. Adel Scott's going to try to break it. Wow, that Stalker just jumped over the bunker.
Actually, Ben, wow, if Lucifer holds this, I'm going to scream now.
Bunker!
Oh, my God!
Does go down, and that means the Zealots can stream through, and that'll probably be it for Lucy.
That means that this siege tank is going to fall, and with that, pretty much everything else is going to fall. A lot of SCVs are dying as well. SCVs trying to repair this bunker, but that's not going to be enough. GG is called, and Adel Scott.
Adel Scott does it, takes out Lucifer, makes a score 3-2 in the series. So there is life still in Millennium. Who comes out next for Courant? Maybe might be time for the other Moreno brother.
Yep, might be Vortex. I'm not sure how Vortex is in ZVP. In Heart of the Swarm, I haven't heard as much from him yet as we used to hear from him in Wings of Liberty, but I can only imagine that he is still damn good. Because hey, if you're that successful in one game, it shouldn't take too long for your skills to transition. Look at Snoot, by the way. I just want to give Shoot another big shout out. That's so impressive.
I called this. I told you guys that Snoot was going to be really good in HOTS because he did not play standard Wings of Liberty Zerg. A lot of people call Snoot a patch Zerg. That is so untrue because he plays a very unique style. I'm so happy to see him rocking it out in ESET.
I thought it was so cool because he really still practiced a lot of Wings of Liberty for IEM back then, and he really like dedicated a lot of his practice time. Then when he heard it's suddenly going to be HOTS, he switched, and he looked really kind of like sad and frustrated on stream. Like every time he lost, you could just see he wasn't ready yet. But like you can see what 2-3 weeks of hard work can do. Bouncing back so strong, winning the ESET Masters. I think that's super impressive.
I think HOTS is a great fit for Snoot. I can't wait to see more of his games. We're going to take a quick break. Our next map is being hosted right now. When we get back, we'll know who the games or who the players are going to be. Don't go anywhere.